what's up everybody? So, just give you, not a weekly, but I guess it's 2 weeks been since actually it's been longer than that. Been almost a month. Anyways, so here's the updates from since the last video, alright? Pokemon Day was back in February 26th through the 28th. With it provided new outfits from Fire Red and Leaf Green main series games. So the outfits are out there in the game right now. We were given Festive Pikachu once again. No changes in him. You're able to use him as a shiny. You get Pichu as a shiny and Pikachu as a shiny. Then you can evolve them into shiny Raichu, which will have the Pokemon hat, the festive hat, and everything like that. Pikachu did come with a new move, which was present as a quick move, so that was in there. Also, Rayquaza won the Legendary Week battle when they released all three of the legendaries, and so Rayquaza was the winner. And unlocked a special egg event and double XP from March 5th through the 16th. At that time, between that time, Pokemon that were boosted by wind were found more in the wild and also in the raids and also in eggs. So if they were boosted by wind, you saw them more often between that week. Well, those 11 days. And then we're also the raid bosses. So, but also on March 5th, what happened was the raid bosses changed from, I guess, the seasonal ones, and the ones where they're cold and icy type Pokemon that were in the raids were swapped out with ones that were more feasible for us. The ones we like better, or at least in my opinion. Also, a special South by Southwest event happened. So if you were down at South by Southwest playing Pokemon Go, you would have found Unowns spawning everywhere. Unknowns S, X, and W in order to spell South by Southwest, which seems like to be the theme for any of these events where Pokemon, where they have an event and they're going to do an unknown event. They usually spell out where they're at or what the event is or something like that. So I guess X was one of the ones that hasn't been seen out that much, but it was there. Also at this time, the first legendary ever released has returned. And with this return, and if you don't know who that was, that's Lugia. Lugia has returned to be the legendary raid boss, replacing Rayquaza. And this is what's different about this Lugia, in order to get people to keep playing, because a lot of us have a lot of Lugias, is that there's a shiny Lugia now. It's good luck finding one of those, but you gotta do a lot of raids in order to get one. I know I was out raiding. I've done like 8 of the legendary raids when I was back in Texas. Right now I'm in Florida, but I did 8 raids or so around there with the group that I usually play with down in Texas. And this one guy, he had 4 of them and caught 3 of them in a row. Actually, he has 5, because he caught 2 the day before when I started playing with him, and then 3 in a row the next day. So crazy. He had crazy luck. I still don't have a legendary Lugia, so I still, you still have some time to get him. He's going to be out until April 2nd as a raid boss still. But if you do find a shiny Lugia, it's 100% catch rate. So all you had to do is just toss the ball, hit him, and you caught him. So that's a good thing. So hit him with a pineapple berry. Get the extra candy. Might as well, right? So he's out in the game right now is the legendary raid boss. He's there till April 2nd. Also, raid bosses changed again on March 16th. So March 5th and March 16th were raid boss changes. So be out on the lookout for those. Are a new update was released. Update 0.95.3 for the Android, and yeah, that one for iOS. A lot of changes. Well, not a lot of changes, but small changes that came out in it. But there were a lot of small ones. A Gen 3 Spinda has been found into the data, into the base code. Also, the moves Frenzy Plant, which we'll talk about a little bit later, was introduced, and also Weather Ball for cast form. Now, cast form will have, since there's several different cast forms, each one of them have their own specific Weather Ball type move. So, hopefully that will be implemented soon. There is one cast form that's not out. It's a rock cast form, but I guess well, I guess you gotta go to the desert for one of those. I wonder if it's even out, if it's released. Gotta find out. Possibility to be able to suggest future Pokestops. I know in Ingress right now that's how Pokestops are coming about, unless they're sponsored. But Ingress players have several chances to be able to suggest Pokestops or update or they're called portals in Ingress, and they are able to update them, and those move over into Pokemon World. I think the last time they did that for Ingress, you had to be a level 7, and I started playing Ingress, and I just made it to level 7 2 days ago. So that's, if it comes about, I'll be stoked to be able to participate in that. If not, hey, it's coming to Pokemon, so that's a good thing. It's probably going to be, just like in Ingress, it's probably going to be high level players that are able to suggest and everything like that. What else has happened? Oh yeah, with the new update, the ability to link your account to Facebook. So you know what? Let's do that now. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, cancel. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna start the game up and try linking to Facebook to an account, to my Pokemon Go account. So you're now able to do that. So we'll see how that works right now. If it ever decides to load up. Okay. So the way you do it is you hit your Pokeball at the bottom, and then you go to settings, and then as you see, the settings screen is a little bit darker, and everything like that. See my account, and then right there it says Facebook. You have Google, and that's linked, and then Facebook. So it's not linked. I'm gonna hit it, and why can't I link into my account? There we go. Alright. And now I'm linked. Simple as that. All you have to do is just hit the button. It'll link it to your Facebook account. And now I have 2 accounts. Just in case, you know, a lot of people who might lose their Google email address because they're, you know, the college students, and they have it linked through that, and then after a while colleges purge out their email addresses, and then you have to figure out how to get into your account again. So this is a way to link it up to your Facebook account right now. So that's a good thing. That's a backup way to do that. Course load around here. Oh. Hoping to find some more courselets while I'm down here. But anyway, that's also link your Facebook account to it if you want to or not. Whatever. It's simple, easy, and easy to do. March Community Day is coming up. It's actually this weekend on Sunday, March 25th. Remember, Community Day is a 3-hour period where you Niantic is trying to get people to play together out there in the community, get out and about. Now that it's getting warmer, it's probably going to happen a lot more often. I know last month in February it was cold outside. It was raining, I believe. So a lot of people weren't out and about. Not at least not in urban in Texas, Dallas. But this month should. Central Standard Time is between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. 3 hours. Triple XP for catching Pokemon. You get 3-hour lures as usual, and the starring Pokemon will be Bulbasaur. And then the special move will be Frenzy Plant, which we talked about earlier. But in order to get Frenzy Plant, you capture one of the Bulbasaurs that are in, for this event, and you evolve them into Venusaur, and then Venusaur will have the Frenzy Plant. It's a pretty strong move. I think it's going to have 100 DPS on there. So get out there, and there's going to be tons of Bulbasaurs out there. Like last time it was Pikachu in January. In February is Dratini and everything like that. So those 3 hours, go out and play. So, you know, if you're Eastern, Mountain, or Pacific, adjust your times. But it's 1 p.m. Central Time to 4 p.m. Central Time. Also today, because I'm about to edit this video. It's late at night right now. Today started the Eggstravaganza event, the yearly one where they do the Easter event, what we call it, but it's the Extravaganza event. There will be special 2K eggs that include Pokemon that are normally found in 5K and 10K. I know that in the post it mentioned Why Not and Ralt. So those are out there. More special boxes, double Stardust, bonus candy from Hatch Pokemon are going to be out there also. So that's out there. You'll see that about and everything like that. Do want to give you an update. This will something I want to do on a regular basis now, as I do these videos for the weekly or whatnot, is give you what my updates are for the game so far, or where I'm at in there. Right now I'm level 36, and pretty much not even, I'm almost halfway to 37. So hopefully on this next event, you know, get triple XP for catching. I'll catch a lot. As you can see, my medals, I still have some silver medals that I need to make into gold. Almost got Pikachu. I think I'm 14 away from getting Pikachu gold. But I've walked 1,996.7 kilometers. Collected 14,883 Pokemon. Evolved only in 1,118. And since we're about to go into the extravaganza, I have hatched 1,062 eggs. So those are my totals for right now. We'll do a calculation for next week, or the next time I do a video, and you'll see the difference what I've been playing since then. But in the meantime, I guess that's about it for this little update on Pokemon Go. So get out there, find your Lugia. Some groups out there trying to find a shiny Lugia. It's gonna be harder. All the other shinies. Oh yeah, with the community day, a shiny Bulbasaur should come out. So you have that shiny, those shiny evolutions of Bulbasaur. But get out there and get that Lugia, because once it's gone, we don't know when they're gonna put Lugia back in the game. So might as well do it now. But in the meantime, like I said, go out there, do a raid, spin a Pokestop, catch a Pokemon on a daily basis, keep your streaks alive. Alright everybody, enjoy. I guess I'll see you next week, hopefully. And that'll be after Community Day. We'll see what my totals are then. Alright, peace out.